Good evening, Madam Haslin. Today I'm going to present about freight operation presentation about my portfolio. Okay, today I will start with the introduction. Introduction is equal to the points, the one I will explain to you one by one. Overview of freight management, sea freight forwarding operation, commercial document for national or international transportation, and transportation costs. Let's go. First, overview of freight management. What is the definition of that? Definition management involves the entire process of organization, overseeing and controlling the movement of the good within supply chain, whether by sea, air, rail, or by road. They have a five mode, but we only use four modes of transportation in logistic for right now. And then objective of overweighing, reducing the shipping delay, cutting costs without the compensation the delay, exchanging the transportation, transferring in movement the goods. Next, the main purpose of transportation freight management. Transportation planning. What is planning? Planning is identify the most efficient route and carrier, because we need to see whether which transportation can be make the goods faster, normal, with reasonable time. So we need to use like a rail. We need to see whether we can use rail or by road, by sea freight, and air freight. For selecting, we need to select by our own. Career management, selecting and managing relationship with transportation provider, because some they will use 3PL, rather is the third party logistic to move the goods from their warehouse to another location. Inventory management, ensuring the right goods are at the right place to at the right time, because there are a lot of goods in market right now, like a dangerous good, normal good, uh, food. It's all different types of goods need to be taken care properly, because it can be spoiled, it can be making a damage, it can make a pollution to us, like that. So we need to take care the goods. If the goods need like the low temperature, we need to give, because some goods are medicines also. So we need to take care of the goods with right place and right time also. Supply chain coordination, it's elegant shipping schedule with manufacturing or retail operation. So we need to coordinate them to supply, because where have a demand, then we need to give a supply also. So manufacture and retailer operation, we need to follow the according to supply chain time also. Next, we can go to sea freight forwarding operation. What is a sea freight provider? Provider is involved the management of the shipping goods through the transportation. This include the coordination logistic between shipper and freight forwarder, carrier, and custom authorities, because we need to keep the document properly. Documentation is more important. Okay, next we can see the one booking cargoes. Forwarder book space with the carrier for the cargo transportation, because the forwarder is the one managing the cargo. The carrier will be carrying the one by one, the one by one container will be carried by a carrier, not the forwarder will carry. So the next is preparing the necessary documents such as bill of lading, commission invoice, and etc. So cargo picking transport. Okay, goods are picked by from the origin warehouse and the transport to the port. Okay, next is custom clearance. Custom clearance is the authorities in each state, or each each state depend on their rules in different nations. Loading, shipping. Goods are loaded into a vessel, and then shipped into another transit. So port available and unloading, good are unload and delivered to the destination, to the warehouse, the end user. Next, we can see commercial document for national and international transaction. Bill of lading. Bill of lading is like main document who is include with the document where the goods come from, all the details, make sure the details are all are correct with the kgs, all where who is the buyer and who is the shipper, all the documents include in the bill of lading. It's like a birth certificate for a good. Next is commission invoice. Commission invoice state with amount, what is the good and the quantity also. Little bit can be, it's mostly for commission invoice for make sure the price is correct for duty clearance from the customs, because from the one they will charge us each customer how much the price will be. Next is packing list. Packing list for the quantity, for the size, all will be in the packing list. Next is certificate of origin. So let's say from Malaysia, we are shipping to another country. We need the certificate, origin certificate with the content, with what is the goods inside the goods, manufacturing date. Import next is import export license. Each provider will be having the import and export license. It's must. Okay, next, national versus international transaction. Okay, national is generally simple and focusing in domestic complaints. So even in Malaysia, we need to send the goods to the sea or air to Sabah Sarawak, because in the they are in the West Malaysia, East Malaysia and West Malaysia. International involve the all the international trade agreement and regulation, because they each country have their own rules. In condoms also, because we need to fix which buyer and seller, how they will pay, like DDP, FBA, all included inside, and custom and export control. Next, transportation costs. What is a transportation cost? Factor including transportation cost. Mode like we have sea freight. Sea freight is normally, we can say, the cheapest and large shipment, but slow delivering, because they need to take a time to cross a border one by one country to reach to another country to export their things. Air freight fastest but the most expensive thing. Normally they will send like expensive in air freight. And road and rail cost effective and medium destination shipment, because we can only move in a country. Like us in my office right now, they are cross border to Thailand and Malaysia. So from Bangkok they are bringing cross border using a lorry, road transportation to Malaysia, because we need the goods as soon as possible. The goods can we can wait. We are still using the sea freight for us. Then the another transportation cost is distance. Longer the distance, the incur higher cost will be due to the fuel, labor, and logistic complication. Volume and weight. Goods heavier is bulky item increase the cost, especially for the air freight transportation, because they are playing with the largest or less space in fuel also will be impact also. Social demand during a peak holidays, demand and transportation driving cost up, because in any holidays like a festival, the demands it will be more higher within the normal days. Next, type of cost: direct cost, freight charges, fuel charges, shipping fee, like a port handling charges will be charges, terminal charges. Terminal charges is normally for the port parking. If they're shopping at they're stopping at the port, there will be charges. If they stop at the terminal of air freight at the airport, also will be have a charges for relocating the one. In the indirect cost is packaging, insurance, and custom clearance fee, because Insurance not it's necessary, but it's depend on goods and how much the goods, so it might be go higher or lower. Custom clearance fee also almost same like that. Next, optimize strategics, route of optimization, selecting the mode of goods efficient, freight consolation, and navigating routes rates, because to make sure the providers is better, and technology using for if we can manage to tracking real time location. Okay, thank you for listening, madam. I hope this video madam like, because I hope I'm sharing a lot of knowledge also. Thank you very much, madam. Thank you.